is struggling or in crisis, help is available. Please call or text 988.
The number is being given today, so we don't have to light this candle to remind us of another life lost to suicide.
There will be better days ahead. You just have to wait for them. There will be better days ahead.
Don't hesitate to reach out to someone right now.
I promise you that you are appreciated and loved.
Depression and anxiety, know that you're not alone.
Need help? I'm going to ask you again. Call 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-TALK. You can also text or call 988, the Suicide Crisis Hotline. I love you guys. I want you here. Please help each other.
All right, everybody. Thank you, Farwell, for that wonderful suicide prevention ad. Of course, all month of September is Suicide Prevention Month, and we at Cosmos, spearheaded by we're doing a lot of different events. So everybody keep checking in, and you'll be seeing that ad more than once. So if anybody that you know or yourself is in crisis, please remember that we do have a national hotline. So I'm going to bring everyone on. We have a lot of really, really cool people here with us today. And we're so happy to be here with you. I want to bring everyone on because then I'm going to do, we didn't have a musical guest today. So I'm going to play the opening song. And by the way, the initial song that you heard at the beginning was written by Diane Coll, who's a contestant tonight. She does a lot of the theme songs here on Cosmos, and she is also a show host herself in her own right, and she's amazing. So that was written by her. And as the contestants are going to be thinking about some answers tonight, you're going to hear another song that she wrote playing in the background, kind of like the Jeopardy theme, only it's much better. I prefer this one. So anyways, let's bring everybody up. I'm going to keep everyone up while I play the first song. If everyone could mute themselves, that might decrease any echo cancellation. Here are most of our contestants tonight. We will also be joined by Mike Huff, who just came on. So actually, here he comes. Hi, Mike. We're going to just mute. I'm going to play a little song, and y'all can just dance around or whatever if you want to. So here we go. I'm going to do Cairo because it's kind of a fun song to start with. So here we go. Determine our wills. 100-degree drop. Scorpions don't look to kill. Don't break, doesn't love. Never lose sight of the way John's laying in high dunes in the dead of the afternoon. Yeah. Hal Aaron Cohen. Oh yeah. Hal Aaron. Baby, why don't we go outside Cairo? Watch Hal Aaron talk, baby. Where don't we go outside Cairo? We can watch Sandie rock, walk on by. Diane, walk on by. Baby, we can find a hidden well, never get to try your spells. Rocks, never mind hyena box. We can make it land to land. Shall skirt water inside. Camels fly, but water is not. Yeah, Ruby is my baby. Honey, baby, why don't we go outside Cairo? We can watch rock, hey, baby, why don't we go outside Cairo? We can watch Mike Huff act on by. He's an actor, that's why I said that. Baby, walk on by. Honey, no rest, we walk. Caravan camels, we walk. Game shows our life, we walk. Destinations seem like dreams, we walk on by. All right, everybody. Our celebrity guest tonight is musician and podcast host Hal Aaron Cohen. We have a lot of great contestants here tonight. So let's see who's going to win. I'm not a betting person, but I think I know who's going to win tonight. And I'll reveal afterwards if I'm correct about that. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to put half of you behind the scenes. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Mike Huff, I don't see you yet, so I'm going to put you in the green room. Your camera might not be ready. So Mike is waiting. Please wait backstage. Who should I see? Who should I see? All right, MM, I'm going to put you in the back because you're always ready. You're always down for the count. She's going to also be recording scores tonight. Wayne Johns, I'm going to put you in the back. All right. And now there were 3 contestants and me. All right. So here are the rules of the game. It's very simple, everybody. Hal, the 3 contestants on stage, this is round 1. They will be presented with 5 different questions, either or, and what they think Hal Aaron Cohen would choose. Okay. And so we're going to be watching his face, and he's covered strategically his eyes to make it even harder for us to guess. He's a good poker player, I can tell, right? Okay. And
the object here is not to bluff anybody, so I'm going to be, up front.
Okay, he's going to be up front. He used to be a bartender. He is a musician. He used to live out in LA, and he lives in Philadelphia right now. He has a wonderful dog named Bosco, and I think that's all the information that we have to go on if you don't know Hal. So we're going to get right to it. Miss Ruby, you are first in line. Drum roll, please. Do you think that Hal Aaron Cohen would rather have more time or more money in his life? More time or more money? He's not giving us anything.
Okay.
Time. I say time.
Okay. Sandie D.
I say money.
Ooh. Diane.
I'm going to say time.
Okay, we have 2 for time. Sandie said money. Hal, reveal your answer.
Okay. I have to qualify this with a little bit of backstory, though.
Okay.
I will tell you right up front, Ruby D got it right, but it wasn't always the case.
And Diane.
The only reason the answer is money is because now that I'm going on 70, and I got a lot of time on my hands.
It wasn't Ruby. It was Sandie got it right then. Okay, wait. Sandie got it right. You're saying it's money.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
saying it's money.
Sandie got it right.
Okay.
Sandie said money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandie was right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Only because right now my money is just harder to come by, and I just need it to survive. But if you asked me when I was a little younger, I would absolutely have said time.
Right. Okay. So money now.
Money is the current answer. Yes.
Money is the current. Okay. Sandie D's in the lead right now. That's cool. Okay. By the way,
don't applaud. Just throw money.
And by the way, just because some of these contestants are going to be the celebrity guests later so that we can reward some of our fans, Ruby, what would your answer been? Always reveal what your answer would be as well.
Time.
Okay. Sandie?
Money.
And Diane?
Time.
Oh, wow. So you guys, so you all chose your own. Okay.
Everybody is projecting.
Everyone's projecting all the time. Okay, question number 2. Would Hal rather be able to talk with the animals or speak all foreign languages? Ruby Ray.
Talk with the animals.
Okay, and what would you choose, Ruby, if it were up to you?
Talk with the animals.
I love animals too. I wonder what they would say though. Okay, Sandie D, what do you think?
I would say, what was the other option? The other option.
All foreign languages or all animals?
I would say 4 languages. Because he's a musician. He could perform in 4 languages.
That's true. That's very true. Okay. Diane.
I'm going to say foreign languages too.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
With money and travel. So that's my line of logic.
See, we're learning more about him as he answers here.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
tough question. My first instinct was animals, though, to be able to talk to the animals.
Really? Okay. But then how could you make that into money is, I guess, the question.
Well, when it comes to singing, you can sing in foreign languages without actually being able to converse. So it's like, I know some songs like in Spanish. I have no idea what I'm saying, but I can sing in Hebrew and Spanish and French and a little Egyptian, but I can't talk to any of those people except in English. But I'd rather converse with their dogs.
What is Bosco there? Can you give him a canine cameo? Is he there with you?
Can you see him?
Yeah. Hi, Bosco.
I
wonder what Bosco would say.
He's on the floor chewing I got him a bully stick, and he's just keeping him occupied.
They say let sleeping dogs lie, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so right now we're going on to, I see MM in the background in the green room. She is keeping score. We're gonna go to number 3. Would Hal Aaron Cohen rather be without the internet for a week or be without his phone for a week?
To me, we did the same order.
Yeah, Ruby. Yeah.
I say be without the phone.
Okay, without the phone for the week.
Yeah, because he had to reboot his computer.
Oh, okay. All right. Sandie D, what do you think?
That's a tough one. Because the new phones have internet too. So, oh man, this is tough. I would say he probably needs a break from the phone because the internet can be a quiet space, right? If you choose, it could be a quiet space.
That's true. Okay. Diane Coll, who's a therapist. She knows everything.
And exhausted.
An exhausted therapist.
I'm going to say internet, only because you can still do stuff on your phone. So I don't know. I'm going to say internet.
Okay, Hal, who got it right?
Diane got it right. I'd rather keep the phone because you can still use it to use the camera on it. I also use DoorDash, so I need to be able to connect to the app, DoorDash app, when so I can still make a living.
Right. Okay.
Well, I don't know. Does that count as internet though? If I'm using the DoorDash app,
you're using data.
Yeah, that's all it is data. But I don't know. That's a tough question because
it's a tough question.
The phone and the internet are so closely intertwined that it's really hard to really give a definitive answer to that. But I'm going to say that I need the phone.
Yeah.
More than the internet. I could be offline as long as I had the phone because I need to get a hold of somebody or they have to get a hold of me.
Okay. All right. Okay, we got 2 more to go. This one, Ruby Ray Moore. Do you think Hal Aaron Cohen, who is a musician, would rather have met, I know one of them's dead, but if they were both alive, Paul McCartney or George Harrison?
Oh, man.
Oh, that's a tough one.
You can only meet one.
For this one.
Yeah, take the glasses off. Let's scrutinize your eyes there.
Man.
He's squinting. That's not fair.
Not fair, Hal.
It's the lighting.
Harrison. George
Harrison is what Ruby says. Okay. Why do you think that, Ruby? What do you think?
Oh, just because I'm what my instincts are.
Okay. Intuition. Here we go. Intuition.
I say Harrison for myself, and so I'm just projecting, I'm sure, but Harrison.
Okay, Harrison.
Sorry.
Sandie D. Paul McCartney or George Harrison? One of them's gonna hang out with Hal Aaron Cohen.
I'm gonna have to side with Ruby. I would say Harrison, just because I don't know. Paul is amazing, but isn't he always busy with his wife or something?
So Harrison's more interesting because he's more
fun to hang out with. I don't know.
He'll spend more time with him. Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 votes for the silent spiritual Beatle. Diane Coll, who's a big Beatles fan. I know she knows her Beatles.
I am. That's why this is so hard. I'm going to say George Harrison too, because I think Paul McCartney's more of an open book. And, he does all these interviews and blah, blah, blah. And George never quite did. And it would be so, he had good stories. So I'm going to say George.
Yeah, that's true. And also Hal is the host of Road Warriors podcast, which they talk to musicians. So I like that. I like that train of thought. All right, Hal, reveal.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
I would rather hang out with Paul in a heartbeat.
No way. Oh, man.
I think because George is so quiet, he just seems so introverted and keeps to himself. Where Paul seemed like a fun guy to hang out with, and
yeah,
I don't know.
Okay,
George would take me to a macrobiotic restaurant where I wouldn't be able to find a thing on the menu to eat, and Paul would be like, "Would like go for some burgers, mate?"
Although he's a vegetarian, though, Paul is.
I know he is, but I'd have an Impossible Burger with him.
You'd have an Impossible Burger. Okay. All right. By the way, Ruby, Sandie, and Diane, what is your choices? All of your choices would have been George as well?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. I would love Paul because I always had a crush on Paul when I was younger because I always thought he was the cutest one.
He was the cute one. Yeah.
But George would probably be more fun to hang out with, but Paul would be they're all legendary, but I don't know. That's really, there's no right or wrong answer.
There's no right or wrong.
If you said,
I say George.
If you said how you want to hang out with George one afternoon, I would never turn it down. I'd be like, yeah, hell yeah.
Who would ever turn that down? All right, we have one more question to go, I think, but I'm going to bring up because she's keeping score. She's going to let us know. I don't know. You're on mute. Let us know.
You have a 3-way tie. Ruby,
oh my
Diane,
gosh.
and Sandie all got one.
Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go. We're gonna see what happens.
This question could break it, though. This question could break it. We don't know.
We don't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep you on screen if that's all right.
The tiebreaker, go on, Bosco. Here he is.
All right, Bosco's gonna be here for it. Ruby Ray, would Hal Aaron Cohen rather lose his vision or his hearing?
Oh, his vision.
His vision. He'd rather lose his vision. Okay. Sandie D.
I would say I'm going to have to go with Ruby again.
Okay. Vision, Diane Coll.
He's a musician, so I'm going to say vision.
Okay, here we go. Hal?
I see us in the park under a lover's moon in my imagination. No, I got to lose the vision so I could hear what I need to hear.
Right. Okay. All right. There you go.
That was an easy one.
That was too easy. We're going to keep going until this happens. Let's see. Ruby Ray, would Hal Aaron Cohen rather listen to music from the 70s or music from the 60s?
Ooh.
It's really tough. I mean, I don't know the answer to that one.
All right.
60s or 70s?
I just don't see. I see him more as like a Aerosmith. Yeah, like Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, but like 70s style.
Okay. Yeah. So we're going all the way in 70s.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 70s. Sandie, what do you think? 60s or 70s for Hal Aaron Cohen?
70s.
Okay. Name a band you think he would like from the 70s. Just
Leonard
for fun.
Leonard Skinner.
Skinner. Oh yeah. I can see some Skinner in his facial hair, not in his eyes because he's covered his eyes. Diane Coll, what do you think?
I'm gonna break here and say the 60s.
Ooh.
I
this
don't
should be
know. I'm
great.
feeling the 60s, and you kind of revealed your age a little while ago, and I'm thinking you probably relate more to the music of the 60s than the 70s.
Wow. I can't wait to see. Hal, what is the answer?
What is it?
Well, I love the Eagles and Elton John and David Bowie and all those 70s bands and Aerosmith and all the ones you named. I am like definitely locked into the Lovin' Spoonful, Beatles, Beach Boys, 60s.
Yeah.
Diane takes the
Rock and roll,
lead.
Chuck Berry.
Oh my gosh! Wait, that means Diane actually won. She
Diane
won.
got that one.
She won.
I was going to win because I don't
Diane
know that.
won.
Diane has won.
Diane has won. Oh my gosh! Diane Coll is the winner of the first round, which means she's going to come around and do tiebreakers with whoever wins round number 2. So, congratulations, Diane.
Thank you. I'm surprised.
This is exciting. Well, Ruby Ray Moore, thank you so much for joining us. What do you want to promote? You're a host. You do Drunkles as well. Promote. How can we follow you?
You can follow me on my page, on my Facebook page, but you can follow me in Bitchin' in Ruby's Kitchen and see me on Sundays in Cosmos Creative Television at noon Central, or I'm always streaming on SDF with the Drunkles, 10 p.m. Eastern, Friday nights.
That's right. And this is the graphic here every Sunday. Today she made flat ass pancakes with her sous chef Marcus, who was 10 years old. He was incredible. And I forgot to put this up, but Ruby reminds me that this show may not be suitable, which is also Bitchin' in the Kitchen. Many of our shows here on Cosmos are not suitable for everybody. But anyways, we love you, Ruby Ray Moore. Please join the comments in the audience. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Sandie D, you are also a show host. Promote.
Every Thursday, No Icing with Drita and special guests and surprise guests. And it's every Thursday. Right now it's at 4 p.m. Pacific time and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
There you go. And that's what the wallpaper looks like when she's on screen. That's exactly what it looks like. We love you, Sandie D. Please join us from the audience. Bye. We love you. She's amazing. Everybody loves Sandie D. Okay, so here we go. Diane Coll, I'm going to put you in the green room. Come on back. And now there were 3. We are going to bring up Wayne Johns. This is our next contestant.
Howdy, partner.
Oh, but he's on mute. Wayne Johns is on mute.
Jesus, you told me to go on mute, and I did. Well, it's good to be here, and it's good to meet Hal.
All right, let's see how psychic you can be.
Mutiny in the StreamYard.
Mutiny in the StreamYard. There you go. Our next contestant is already on screen.
I have no idea
MM
what he
Farwell.
meant by that.
We don't know.
Hi, MM.
MM is here. And she's ready to play. She's also keeping score. She's wearing 2 hats. She usually wears 17. So this is actually the least amount of work she's ever had in her life. This is the least. And now actor Mike Huff Jr. is coming on up. Mike, you are on mute.
Hello.
Hey, folks.
We love Mike Huff Jr. He's an Atlanta-based actor. He's been in everything you've ever seen, most likely.
I'm half asleep right now. I don't know why you brought me here. Gosh.
We woke him up. What we
revealed
did.
so much about my past. It's private, just between us.
I won't tell anyone else. But I will tell you this, Mike. I won't say his name, but another roommate that you had that very same year, I told tonight you were going to be on, and he might be watching.
Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
That is
okay. So you have to, your gears are
intriguingly interesting.
Very intriguing. I'll tell you privately. It's another famous person. Mike Huff knows all the famous people in the world, just like Hal Aaron Cohen. Okay, here we go. We have 3 contestants. We're going to go through and we're going to see who's going to go up against Diane Coll. And before we do that, though, I want to put in a quick word from our sponsor. Yes, we do have a sponsor. We're very excited about this. So we're going to run a very quick ad. Please don't go to the bathroom. Please watch this ad. And also, if you are looking for a CBD product, which I am right now, so I'm actually buying these. I've heard a lot of good things about CBD. Of course, it's legal in all states. It's a hemp-based product. Really exciting. This is the brand that I am choosing. So I highly recommend that to everybody.
People silly.
No, that's the THC one. This one doesn't make anyone silly. This one helps maybe with going to sleep or with tension and with inflammation, things like that. So here's a word from our sponsor, and we will be right back with round number 2. Stick around. Thank you, ANF Agriculture, CBD products, quality products. And now we are going into round number 2. Drum roll, please. We will go in the order that they are on screen. Farwell, do you think that Hal Aaron Cohen would rather become somebody else or just stay himself? Do you think he's happy being Hal, or do you think he'd like to be somebody else?
Like permanently or like for a day?
Permanently.
Ooh.
He'd have to make the change. Maybe he'd want to be Paul McCartney for his whole life. How much does he love himself?
I'm going to go with himself. He's going to stay the same. He loves himself.
Okay.
They're best friends. They've known each other for decades.
That's true. That's true. Okay, Wayne Johns.
Well, I'll tell you, I listened to the first round, and it's very hard to read this guy. I chose George Harrison when he took his glasses off. I thought that was a clue there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel he would probably like to be himself. He seems to be happy in his boots.
All right. He's happy in his own boots. Now, Mike Huff.
Yeah. Yes. You know this is my first time.
I know it is, but you're a confident guy. You got this. You're an actor. You're fine. I believe in you, Mike. Do you think Hal Aaron Cohen would rather be himself permanently or somebody else permanently?
Somebody else.
Ooh, somebody else. Oh, I love when we get a different answer. All right. Okay, Hal Aaron Cohen, the reveal.
Well, Michael's partially right, because there are times when I wish I was somebody else. But overall, I like being me.
Really?
I like you. Just like an actor likes to play roles and be some, be another character. But I couldn't be happy unless I could go back to being me.
I get that.
Okay. All right. Question number 2. Would Hal Aaron Cohen rather be stuck on a broken ski lift or in a broken elevator?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know.
That is a good question. I don't even know what I would choose.
I think I'm going to say the chairlift. He's going to stay on a chairlift. He doesn't want to be closed in. If he's going to be stuck somewhere, he wants to be able to see everything.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm going with. Chairlift. Final answer.
Chairlift is final answer. Wayne Johns, what sayest thou?
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't seem to be claustrophobic to me. And I'll tell you, if I was stuck up on a lift, I'd be freezing my tail off. And, when you're up there for a long time, you keep looking down, you get scared. So I'm going to say elevator.
Okay. He's going to say elevator. Now, Mike Huff. One has gone one way, one has gone another. What do you think? Hal would rather be in a broken ski lift or a broken elevator?
I would imagine he would rather be in a broken ski lift.
Ooh, ski lift. All right. Hal Aaron Cohen, what is the answer?
I wouldn't hesitate with this one.
Really? Ski lift.
I love skiing. I would jump off the lift.
Well, there we go. Three-way tie again.
Three-way tie again. Oh man, here we go. All right. For me, I don't know what I guess ski lift because it would get a little. I guess it's less scary in a way, but I don't like heights, so I don't know. Okay.
I would definitely rather be on a ski lift than in an elevator.
Maybe land in
I
the
feel
powder
like
though.
worst case scenario, you can jump, I guess, or try to climb down it. I don't know. But if you're in an elevator and you're stuck, you're at the mercy of whoever's coming to save you. I mean,
or you can take your scarf and just go down like George Lazenby.
That's right. That's right.
Because life is hard, and it's harder if you're stupid.
That's right.
Very good point, Michael. Very good point. Michael has some of his fans here today. I can see some of them coming on in. I would like to say that the next question, MM. Now this is a good one, and I think I know I know the answer. I personally actually know the answer. He has a strong preference here. Does he prefer a phone call or a text? Does he like to text or talk on the phone?
Ooh, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say call, because he was talking about needing his phone if he needed to call somebody. So I'm going with call.
Okay.
That's my
all right.
final answer.
Final answer is call on the phone. What about you, Wayne?
Well, just because of what you said, I'm going to go with call.
You're getting influenced.
I am. You're influencing me, little lady.
Giving away my strategy.
All the strategy. Okay, now Mike Huff comes down to you.
Could you repeat it, please?
Do you think that Hal Aaron Cohen prefers to make phone calls when he has to talk to somebody or text messages?
Probably text messages. He seems like a modern guy.
Ooh, he's a modern guy.
Except when it comes to that, I'm old school. I like to talk to people on the phone.
Really? Yes. I knew that because I'm a text person. So he and I have issues with this because I love texting and he doesn't.
Well, I hate to type because my answers are usually lengthy and I like to get into conversation. And the text back and forth it's too frustrating for me. I'm a yapper boy. And I've yelled
novels. Entire novels. Ask these guys. I offer to autograph them for them if they'd like. My text messages, my novels that come in. But I did decide today I'm going to start charging because, I can't be giving away autographs for free forever. Some point, I need to monetize it. So
you have to draw a line somewhere before you monetize. I totally understand. All right. What is the score thus far, MM?
I got them all right. I got 3. She has 2 and Mike has 1.
So we're supposed to be doing 5, right? So aren't we supposed to?
Yeah.
Should we do one more? We'll just do one more. All right. Because I keep forgetting to use the thinking music. We've done 3, so we'll do 2 more. All right, we're gonna do 2 more, and I keep forgetting to put the answer theme on. Diane Coll wrote this, so this is what's gonna.
Oh my God, I love it.
So, MM Farwell, do you think Hal Aaron Cohen? Do you think he would prefer to be the most popular guy in a room or the smartest guy in the room?
Ooh, I think. I'm going to say smartest. Who doesn't want to be smart? I'd rather be smart. When I leave that room, I know what the hell I'm doing.
Okay. All right. Smartest guy in the room. Wayne Johns.
I'm going to say he wants to be the most popular guy in the room.
Ooh.
He wants everybody to like him when he walks out that door.
Totally different psychology here. Mike Huff, what do you think?
Could be.
Smartest.
Okay. What makes you lean that way?
Well, there's something to be said, just like the John Wayne quote I just laid out for Rory. I'm sorry, Wayne.
We get it mixed up.
Hard, but it's hard.
Wayne Johns.
Because life is hard and harder if you're stupid, so he preferred to be smart.
Okay, it is harder when you're stupid. I agree with that. Okay, Hal Aaron Cohen, the reveal.
That's so tough. I have to say I'd rather be the most popular because
Wow.
I would like to be the most popular for being the smartest. That's the problem. But no one likes somebody who no one likes to know it all. You end up being the least popular if you're too smart. So I'm not crazy about being popular, but I'd rather be popular than have people think, what a know-it-all. I don't know. They hate you for being smart. I don't want to be hated either. I want to go with popular. I'm sorry.
You can be smart and popular. Hush now over there.
Yeah, I that's what I think. But then there would be a tie all the way across the board here.
That's right.
Yeah, I think the answer is a tie answer.
It is a tie answer, but yeah.
So we have. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to choose this.
You got to choose it, Hal. You chose popular. You got
popular for being smart.
Well, you said you got to choose one of them. What's your final answer, Hal? You got to do it.
Popular.
Popular. I know you. You want to be popular. All right.
So we have three.
Sometimes smart people can be a little too smart. They can be smart asses.
I feel attacked right now.
I feel attacked right now. It's a personal attack. Okay, who's in the lead?
Woman.
It's not intentional, Am. It's not intentional.
Okay, what is the score right now?
I have 3, and Wayne has 3, and Mike has 1.
Okay, so we have one more to go here.
Mike and I thought he would want to be smart, but apparently, Mike,
we
were wrong.
You tell him.
You tell him. Here we go. Farwell. Do you think that Hal Aaron Cohen, if he had the power, would he rather put a stop to war or hunger? War or hunger?
I don't even have to. War.
Okay. War. All right, Wayne Johns.
Wow.
I mean,
my feeling is if you put a stop to war, you're probably going to handle hunger. So I'm going to say war as well.
Okay, 2 for war. Michael Huff.
I'm going to say hunger. It's important to know that he would stop hunger. Yeah.
Interesting. All right, Hal Aaron Cohen. Tell us what it is. What'd you say? You're a peacenik.
Stop the war. Even if I have to starve everybody in the world to do it. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's not go that far. We don't want the hate mail.
No. Seriously, I'd have to say war, but that's like almost like unfair to ask of anyone.
It is very unfair. It's horrible. These are terrible questions. Yeah, but you're gonna say
people
war.
will die either way. Like how do you justify that either answer?
It's absolutely horrible and it's tragic. But you did say peacenik, so for tallying purposes,
it's unconscionable.
Farwell, who is in the lead right now?
Wayne Johns and I are still tied 4-4.
All right then. Let's
do a tiebreaker. Michael, all your instincts are right, Michael. It's like my answers are so borderline on the last 3 that it's like I just had to go with what the scale does in my head. But
what, are you feeling sorry for me now? Okay.
Mike's okay because he's the smartest guy in the room. Damn it.
He's the smartest guy in the room.
He is the smartest guy in the room.
Yes.
Obviously.
Good. He's in Hollywood. We don't worry about him. All right, here we go. Tiebreaker. And I want to keep Mike up here anyways to answer it, even though he won't. But I want to hear what he says about this one. Do you think Hal Aaron Cohen would rather explore space or all of the ocean? All of space or all of the ocean?
All of space or all of the ocean.
And it doesn't have to be all, but just outer space or ocean.
I feel like if you really, really wanted to explore the ocean, that it's a possibility, but space is, no, let me think. I'm going to say
astronauts
space.
Okay.
I'm going with space.
He's an astronaut. Okay, there we go.
Yes, astronaut, because I don't know if he's smart enough, but he's popular enough.
That's true. That's true. He is a very popular person. There you go. Okay, Wayne Johns.
I think he's going to be a popular astronaut because, who doesn't want to go into space and see what's up there?
That's right.
Going to be a tie again, I think.
I don't know. Let's let Mike answer just because I want to hear what Mike would say.
I would say space.
Okay, so space. Hal Aaron Cohen, is everybody right? Did they get you right?
The problem with space is if you get like claustrophobic, you can't jump in the ocean for a swim. So I'd rather explore the ocean. I'm fascinated by sharks and orcas and blue whales and humpbacks and all the things on the bottom there that glow. I want to see all that stuff.
Okay. All right. There we go. So we're going to go. We're still tied. Do we think, Farwell, do you think that Hal Aaron Cohen would prefer to live in this? Would he prefer to travel into the past or travel into the future?
Ooh. Oh, that's a tough question for anybody. I don't know if I would want to know what's coming. I would probably say past. If he could be specific about the time and place and stuff he can go, I would say past. I'm going to say past.
Past. Final answer, Wayne Johns.
I think we're all worried about what the future's going to hold. So, and again, he can go back in the past and win all kinds of money and lotteries, etc. So I'm thinking he's going to go back into the past. Plus, he likes music from the 60s. So who doesn't like the 60s?
All right. Well, Mike, what is your...
Well, I'm going to join the team and say past.
All right. So here we go. So we're still here. Hal, what was your answer?
I'm terrified of the future. Give me the past.
So you're going to the past. You're going to the past.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to know what the future holds. I'm with you.
There you go. Okay. Farwell.
I'm on the board now, y'all.
Yes, you are. For all the marbles. If Hal Aaron Cohen had to live in the Florida Keys or in San Francisco, which one would he choose for the rest of his life? He has to live in the Keys or San Francisco.
Oh, that's a tough one too. I'm gonna say
two different vibes.
San Francisco, just because it's closer to like music scenes and stuff and skiing areas than the Everglades. Wait, you said the Everglades or
the Keys, Florida Keys,
or the Keys? Yeah, I'm gonna say San Francisco. I'm going with California. I might be wrong, but
all right. He could wear a flower in his hair too. He could put a flower in his hair. All right. He'll meet some happy people there. Wayne Johns.
Well, this is a tough one. I'll tell you. He said he was a water guy. He likes to go under the water, but I don't think he would like hurricane season down there. Plus, he's a California boy. He's been out there for a while. I think he'd be more comfortable in that area. So, I want to say the Keys because of his aquatic love, but I'm going to go with San Francisco.
Oh, boy. All right. Mike Huff?
That's a tough one, Rue. Whew, I was going to say San Francisco because they have rice-a-roni.
I love rice-a-roni.
It's the San Francisco treat.
It is. That's right.
But I like the idea of being in the Keys where you can catch lobsters. So I'm going to go with the Keys.
Okay. Hal Aaron Cohen.
You could take all the Keys in Florida and shove that humidity.
What? He's passionate about this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with him, though. I'm with him. I wouldn't want to.
Really? And somebody going on the 70s, I don't want to just be another 70-year-old fart down in Florida. Give me San Francisco. Give me that rice-a-roni. And I'm sorry, but
oh, wow.
San Francisco all the way. And don't call it
Frisco.
It pisses us off.
This is very funny. Okay, Farwell, where are we on the score?
We're still tied.
We're still tied.
Well, wait a minute, though. This is more interesting because I think we got 4 right, MM and I think Mike now has 3, if I'm correct.
He's like pulling.
He's catching up.
He's catching up. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I think a lot of people are betting on Mike Huff right now.
I just wanted to point that out.
So the score is 5-5-3. So yes, he's catching up.
Okay,
but we do
sorry,
it
that was
very funny.
So he's close though. I mean, if we keep answering the same, he's gonna catch up.
The plot thickens. Here we go.
We got another tie this time. Mike actually might tag us.
Right.
Okay, MM Farwell. If he could be prized a brand new motorcycle or a brand new sports car, which would he prefer and why?
That's a tough question, not knowing him, because motorcyclists are and sports car drivers are really passionate about both. So,
He's changing his look right now. He's throwing us for a loop.
I'm going with a sports car, like maybe a classic 50s or 60s sports car. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to go car. That's my answer.
I'm answering John. Motorcycle.
Well, here's my rationale. He looks like a motorcycle guy, but if he got a sports car, he could sell it and buy 2 or 3 motorcycles. So I'm going with sports car.
Okay, you're going for the money angle. Mike Huff.
Riri, I'm a sorry loser. I'm going with sports car. I better win this one.
Okay, Hal Aaron Cohen. What is your answer?
The sports car.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Sports car all the way.
Okay. MM, we're keeping going, right, MM?
So we have 6, 6, 5. 6, 6, 4. 6, 6, and 4.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, you may eventually have to ask us something that we have to answer different, and then whoever's closest or something.
We might have to. Let's go one more with the would you rather, and then we'll do one that absolutely that we go that way. All right. MM Farwell.
Okay.
Do you think that Hal Aaron Cohen? No, I'm not going to ask that one. I was gonna ask the Bill Clinton.
Tease us.
I was gonna do the Bill Clinton one. Let me ask him if I can do it. Hal, can I ask boxers or briefs or no?
I don't care.
All right, here we go. MM Farwell. I mean, they asked the president back in the 90s, so here we go. All right, MM Farwell. Is he a boxers guy or a briefs guy? What do you think?
Sports cars, music. I'm going to go with boxers. He doesn't like the humidity and the heat. He needs to air that shit out, okay? He's going with boxers.
Okay.
You asked, and
I asked. All right. Hal, you're comfortable with this question, right?
I have told you before I was not voted shyest.
Okay, Wayne Johns, what do you think? This is another man
definitely
weighing in.
Boxers. He strikes me as a guy who wants him swinging and free.
Oh boy, we're just gonna keep tying. All right, Mike Huff.
Tidy whities, briefs.
Okay, Hal, the reveal.
Would you say tidy whities briefs?
Yeah.
Well, I actually wear boxer briefs, which are sort of like in between.
Oh man, how do we get?
Wait. To be fair, given the choice between boxers or briefs.
Really? Are you serious?
Mike's catching up.
Wow. Okay. All right. So what is the score
You're way
now,
more shocked by this. You're like, it's almost like
I like
you're
the
upset.
support. I like the support you get from the police.
Right.
She's like, her yeah was like.
I was like
totally
really upset.
My
I was like,
opinion
what?
of you. Yeah.
My whole opinion is just. I didn't believe it because the other
You
two.
shattered the image.
I shattered the whole image. I don't know. I'm not a guy, so I don't know the pros and cons here. It was interesting.
That's right.
All right, so
he said tidy whities, which is kind of a bad way to call briefs.
But so did Mike.
Michael Huff said.
That's what Mike said.
You want support, that's what you wear.
I was just repeating him.
Okay, now here's the thing. Hal Aaron Cohen. I'm going to ask you this. Do you think if he were, he's been in bands and he sings and he plays guitar, okay, and the ukulele. But if he had to be either the drummer or the keyboard player, what do you think he'd be?
Oh, the drummer or the keyboard player? I'm going to say drummer. My husband was a drummer, so I'm just going with drummer.
Okay.
He was
Drummer. All right. Wayne Johns.
I'm going to say keyboard player.
Ooh, so now we're doing some tie breaking here.
I'm going to say drummer, all the way drummer.
Okay, Hal, we got to hear your answer. What is it?
You can see my answer.
Oh!
Okay.
Wow. So now what's the score?
Okay, wait.
Keyboard.
So Hal said drummer. Wait, what did Hal say?
He said keyboard. He said
Oh,
keyboard.
he said keyboard. Okay.
Keyboards.
I wasn't looking when I was looking at the score. So then we have.
Look at
Wayne Johns wins with 7. If
Wayne
that's
Johns
right.
wins. All right.
Wayne Johns.
Right, yay, Wayne Johns.
Wayne Johns moves on.
Here we go.
I blew
so
it
Wayne
on
Johns
the underwear.
Wayne Johns, the legend of Arizona.
No, you.
We're very proud of you, Wayne Johns. All right,
you.
so he's going to go up against Diane Coll. We want to say
Marie Coll.
And MM Farwell, of course, is sticking around. She is going to continue to keep score and all of that. So she'll be here. But I do want to say, Mike Huff, thank you so much for joining us. It's his first time joining us. Please come back sometime. Maybe you can come. Nice to meet you. And maybe you can come back as the celebrity guest sometime. That would be really wonderful.
Absolutely love to. Thank you for having me.
Excellent. Is there anything you want to promote right now? Is there any show that you have coming up that you can talk about? I know some of it's hush-hush, but.
Just my Instagram and my Facebook. I'm doing an in-person thing at a club in Atlanta. It's actually one of my agents is throwing herself a birthday party, so I'll be at that in Atlanta this week. See me on my profile for details. That's
okay. Follow him on Facebook. And what's your Instagram handle?
Huffnuff.
Huffnuff at Huffnuff. Excellent.
Yep.
Thank you, Mike. We love you. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye now.
I want to be on the other side of that panel when Mike does it.
Yes, I would. I know, right? That's going to be a good panel. I'm so glad he said that. So we love Mike, and now Diane Coll. We are bringing back up, and I'm MM. You want to stay on the screen? Let's keep MM on the screen. I love MM. Okay. This is an even better theme, and she's of course the person who wrote and performed this answer theme. I love it. It's great. It's going to be in my head all night too.
Fun.
Oh, we can't hear you. Diane's on mute.
Oops.
I have to say, so I've been noticing this all night. Hal, you look like Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick when you have those sunglasses on. Has anybody ever told you that?
No. I used to get Tim Curry a lot.
It's cool.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
People used to tell me I look like Tim Curry.
But
yeah,
you look like Rick Nielsen.
I need a longer brim for my hat to be Rick Nelson.
All right. Well, here we go. Right. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to do some tiebreakers. This is the tiebreaker. So whoever gets this one right wins the whole thing. How exciting is that?
All right, Wayne.
Okay. So here we go. This is a big one. Wayne Johns.
Ready.
Yeah, let's get ready for all the marbles. If he could go on a paid week vacation to Greece or to France, which one would he go to? Greece or France for 1 week, all expenses paid.
Am I supposed to go first?
Yep, Wayne Johns.
Well, definitely France.
Definitely France. Oh, okay. Definitely. Do you know why?
There's a lot more to see there, and the girls are prettier there, and I think you'll just have a much better time there.
One of the other fans in the audience just said, he so does look like from Cheap Trick, Diane. I was trying to figure it out. So somebody else thought the same thing. There we go.
Yeah, that is
hilarious.
It's a compliment.
It certainly is. Okay, now, Diane Coll. All expenses paid, 1 week, Greece or France?
You know, I'm going with Greece because it is beautiful. It's just surrounded by the waters and the food and the music. France is a little more landlocked. So I'm going to go with Greece.
Okay. Wow. So this is the tiebreaker
Oh,
then.
no!
I can't wait to Hal. Don't tell us. I'm too scared. I'm too scared.
He's not moving.
Okay. He's here.
Right.
No, he's here.
I was waiting for a third answer. I forgot that this is the tiebreaker.
This is the absolute tiebreaker.
You can move France into Florida for all I care. I'm going to Greece.
What?
Diane!
Oh, Diane Coll! Congratulations, Diane Coll!
Not an art lover.
Yes.
No, I love Greek Mediterranean food. It's like, it's the food, and French give you these great big plates with little portions like this.
Yeah.
Where's my steak? Oh, that's not a steak. That's a medallion. That's the fillet of the fillet. Get the hell out of here. Give me a goddamn steak.
Water.
Sounds like you've been there.
This is incredible. I can't believe it. That was exciting. Well, Wayne Johns, thank you so much for participating and say hello to your good friend. It's okay.
No, that's all right. I got pretty far.
He got very far, and Diane Coll, which is great because she wrote all the theme songs for today, and for the show.
Before we went live, I told Hal, I said, I'm going to lose because I don't know you, and here I am. I won.
You didn't believe it.
Go.
And you won. Congratulations.
You do know me. You do know me.
I guess I do.
Apparently, she knows you the best of all.
I told you he was tough to read for me. It was just hit or miss with me.
Yeah, but you need enough time to get into the bonus round here. So, I thought it was pretty. It was a lot of fun, and nobody really knows me well enough to predict what I would say. I got very few people that I know would be able to predict me because I've always been kind of an unpredictable person.
Mm-hmm.
I've always prided myself on not being like the cookie cutter person you would like meet your expectations right out of the gate anyway. So I think everybody did really well.
Yeah, and I think he could have gone different ways. I think he could have gone different. A lot of his answers really were blends or right down the middle. So I think everyone did totally amazing.
I blame the questions. You guys were great. I blame those horrible questions.
They're terrible questions. We always blame the questions. That is true. All the contestants were
Come on.
Come on now.
And when I had to answer those questions when I was in the hot seat, I literally some of them was like, I was pretty much guessing. I don't know. I don't know what I do. I'm just gonna guess one.
Yeah, I mean, it's like because some of them are equally awesome, and some of them are equally awful. So there you go. But Diane Coll, we are so so grateful. I mean, this is just so fun. This is so absolutely amazing.
Awesome.
I am so happy that you won, and it's beautiful. And we're so grateful to everyone who came. And it's been a really tough week for a lot of people. So this is such a great way that we could all just unwind and have some fun. Mm-hmm. And it just was awesome. And Hal, this is your first time being on the show, and you're the celebrity guest. So we're just so grateful to have you. Maybe you'll come back as a contestant sometime.
Yeah. I hope so. And Jay, tell us what Diane has won.
And tell us what Diane has won. Diane has won $100.
Really?
Yes, $100 is the winning amount. So let me know how you would like to receive that. DM me after we get off, and you will have $100. Don't spend it all in one place now.
I am. Who it's going to, because I get to now budget my next music video. I'm very happy about that.
Ooh, that's so great. I'm so excited. What a great cause to go to. So congratulations for that, $100. And also it just was so much fun to be here. So good night, everybody. We had a really great crowd here today. Thank you again to our sponsor, if you're looking for CBD products. And I just wanted to say to everyone, that is the website again for our sponsor, www.af-agriculture.com. ANF Agriculture, CBD products, and I'm getting mine, so I'm excited, and I'll be reporting back to everybody how much I love it, which I know that I will. So good night, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and congratulations, Diane Coll. Yes, let's do some promo. I forgot to promo the winner.
Yeah, this is my first CD. It's coming out hopefully I will have CDs for sale by the end of this month, but it's officially getting released mid-October. But I like to do kind of a pre-sale thing and see that $100 is actually going to Troy Moore, who's going to do my next music video.
Oh, Troy Moore, we love Troy Moore. Oh gosh, he deserves so much.
So
Troy Moore wins.
Troy Moore wins.
I love
That's
it.
excellent. Congratulations to Troy Moore.
Yes,
That's fantastic. And and also, would you like to promote? Diane has a show coming up very, very soon.
Yes. We don't have a date or time yet, but I'm bringing back an old podcast that I did called The Pause Button, and it's going to be just a chance for people to get a break, and it'll be kind of like self-care topic. I'm going to do music, and there might be some skits involved in the future. Mr. Wayne there might be, I haven't talked to you yet, but
but you have a job now, basically.
May need some voices.
Excellent. All right. And where can they buy? Did you say your music page where they could buy?
Well, it's not. My Facebook music page is Diane Coll Music, and I'm setting up a Bandcamp. But this will be available hopefully by the end of September. And if anybody wants to buy my single, just DM me. My cowboy single.
Yes, and I have it too, and I love it. Excellent. And Ilana, I think that's Ilana is telling me to promo Crime Night. Would you like to help me do that? And then can also do her promos. Crime Show Night.
I believe it's going to be the first Monday in October.
Yes.
Have Ilana verify that. But
yes.
She is picking a case or a few cases, this first one, and we are all going to talk about it. And I don't want to give away too many details, but we're kind of going at this from the perspective of the sort of where the victim isn't always like the height of society's. They get blamed even though they were the victim, and then they end up being the hero in the end. So it's an interesting way of looking at things. But
and it's
I'm
October.
Really excited about
yes,
it.
very excited. October 3rd, she just said.
About it.
Yes, that's very cool. And what else would you like to promote?
And Ilana is fabulous. I'm really excited to work with her.
She's absolutely amazing. She's an attorney and she's brilliant and she's going to be fantastic. So I'm looking forward to that. And then
the only other thing I have is we have the Embracing Hope campaign. Everybody knows is going on this month. We have 3 performances and testimonies coming up this week on Wednesday the 14th at 8 p.m. in Cosmos. We have Joey Culver. He'll be giving his testimony and performance. On the 15th, Thursday at 8 p.m. in SDF, Bridget Cowiezel will give, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, will be giving her testimony and performance. And then 3 o'clock in Cosmos on Saturday is Rory Penland. We'll be giving his support and a little history with him and then his performance. So tune in, support everybody.
Tune in, support everybody. Definitely not alone. And MN's been working around the clock, literally 24 hours a day on all of this stuff. And we're saving lives. I mean, that's exactly what we're doing. Wayne Johns, was there anything that you would like to promote for your friend, Rory Penland, who is a friend of
she
this
said
network?
Rory Penland. And that's go to his Man of 1,000 Voices page. Check out what he's doing there. He's trying to raise money for the Guinness Book of Records, where he's going to do 800 voices in Lake City, Florida, a live show last Friday of October. And again, he wants to raise that $1,000 to pay Guinness to be there. So we'll see what happens with that. Also, a good friend of mine, General Howitzer, has his show at 6:00 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday. You can watch them discuss live one of those old great horror movies of the past.
All right. And now our celebrity guest, of course, Hal. How can people follow you? How can they support you?
Well, let's see. You could go to halaaron.com. That's my music page. There's some videos there, but actually I'm getting ready to put a small ensemble together and do some local house concerts. and maybe do like a pop-up show here from my little basement studio.
All right. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be great.
Because I'm also going to start doing some reviews on my YouTube channel. I'll let you know more about that as I go. But I got a whole bunch of pedals and guitars and stuff, and I want to start to talk about, the things that I use in my concerts.
That's right. Okay. Yes, and you told me about that, so we'll just
maybe
keep
show
us
you how to
updated.
use a loop station and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's exciting stuff. I love that because I don't know how to do any of that. Actually, I'm not a technical musician. I wish I were.
Great.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Okay, thank you everybody so much for being here, and
Bye, guys.
bye everybody.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful
I had
week.
fun.
Thank
Thanks.
you. I had fun too.